Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. And he's done it, Villa! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mbappe plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Israel given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bisek to Barella, Thuram. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. Bastoni. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. And there's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Caceres. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Adams. And it's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Barella, Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Beckenbauer. And here's Batistuta. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe with the short one. And he's gone back with it. And he shoots! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. More and more pressure on the ball here. Çalhanoğlu threads one in. Can he get onto this? Good chance here! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
DiMarco. Batistuta tries making a foray down the right. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Villa. Bisek. Luis Enrique. Akanji. Israel looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bastoni cuts it out. Barella. Here's Zielinski. There will be a throw-in. Bisek. Luis Enrique. Barella. Thuram. And he's having a shot! And that should get the job done. Oh, it's come loose. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's charged, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe goes short. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Adams concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
So your views on the first half?
Israel deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Israel have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bisek, great vision. Back into the middle for Luis Enrique. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. David Villa gets flagged offside.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Batistuta. Still just a single goal between the sides. Zielinski. Barella, spread it left. Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to get free. He has a look out. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Martinez. Thuram. Oh, no joy this time.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get on the end of this? Çalhanoğlu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Çalhanoğlu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, this looks sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Substitution in progress.
Caceres gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's made its way to him. There's the delivery. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Oh, what a climb! Crossed in again. Barella! Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Israel really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Akanji. That pass has been well intercepted. He has found a way through. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, that was very necessary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta. Can he get it through? He's shifting through. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Israel. Number 22.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Bellingham. Number 14.
Mkhitaryan.
David Villa.
And it's
Number
Çalhanoğlu.
5, Vinicius Junior.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 20. Didier Drogba.
Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho. Number 8. Pedri.
Out again for a throw-in. Barella. Cross to the back post. And another try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Mkhitaryan!
Mkhitaryan made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Bisek. Bastoni. Time added on 4 minutes. Adams. And it's Pedri. Drogba. And this is Raul. Dumfries calmly anticipates. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, he's having a hit! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And he's intervened well there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Played back in. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Adams. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. That has not gone well. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a go! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ricci. Estupinian. Now Pulisic. Estupinian. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pinches it off him. Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa hangs in a cross. Up! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball, and it's made its way to him. Closing in on goal. Terrific header! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
David Villa. Salmakers. Ricci. Now it's Fulkrug. Threads one in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. And this is Batistuta. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Villa. Estupinian.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Gabia. Ricci. He's found a way through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Pulisic.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration.
Good morning, good morning.
Perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never
Good morning, good morning.
But at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Batistuta! Ricci. Salmakers. De Winter. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ricci. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what a mistake! Salmakers. Ricci. And it's Salamakers. Now Loftus-Cheek. Salamakers receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. Estupinian. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's a cute ball. Israel still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Loftus-Cheek does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
The attendance for
So,
this
Jim,
match
what are you
was
thinking?
71,898.
Israel are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Loftus-Cheek. De Winter. Now Gabia. Pavlovic. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Pulisic looking to run onto it. Mbappe. Gabia cuts out the pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Estupinian, great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard charging forward down that flank. Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rijkaard certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Israel choosing to make the first change.
Substitutions taking
Two
place.
fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Israel still have the cards to affect this game. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a sharp pass. Spread it left. Estupinian, and he's managed to get free. Beckenbauer. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Knocks it into space. Gabia wins the duel this time. Pulisic has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. De Winter kept his eye on it, and he's there. Israel must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Bellingham. Gabia. And it's Richie. Fulkrug.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Estupinian. And here's Fulkrug. He's got plenty of space out. He's having a shot! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. And that will be it. Israel suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Shaw gets it clear. Šeško! And he has kept it out somehow.
Šeško is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a throw-in. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Šeško made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Šeško. Ugarte. Šeško. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. And now they can clear their lines. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Xerxes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
In with the challenge. Šeško. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass has been well intercepted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a shade optimistic. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pass is just off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Šeško, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. He's found a way through. Matheus Cunha.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ugarte does well to get it back. Out for a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that should get the job done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, what has happened here?
Added time.
Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 48 minutes is
That's the end!
With the owner of a
Did
blue car
anyone
parked
see
outside
this
the
coming?
stadium gate.
Really? So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to...
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Rodrigo. And again! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was...
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everyone,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
Old
from this
Trafford.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's been slipped through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out for a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Deftly away. Manchester United with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United, good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Caceres gathers from the goal kick. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. Knocks it out wide. Foden plays... Oh, what a climb! And he thumps it clear. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been cut short. Pass is just off target. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two. Caceres calmly anticipates. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals. just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I'm afraid to tell
And
you that we're
that
expecting
ends it.
traffic to be heavy after the...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good-looking ball. David Villa gets into a good position. Bayer, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Batistuta with a beautifully timed run. Now he's off and running. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Looking to play him in. Stoichkov cuts out the pass. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri does well to get it back. No goals as yet. Pass somewhat off target. More and more pressure on the ball here. Elmas. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. Turns and goes back. Real chance! And he's done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 28 minutes is number 7, Helene Elmans.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now he's got space here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get free. David Villa. Defending was strong and firm. Elmas.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
David Villa. David Villa going full tilt down the left.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. It's played through. Stoichkov! Elmas. Alioski. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. There's the shot! Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Alioski. Now it's Stoichkov. And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider goes short. He's tried one! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Alioski. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Alioski. Showing great feet there. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's got his cross in. David Villa goes on a run down the left wing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Elmas has found the net here, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, smashing header! Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Elmas. Brilliantly cut out. Stoichkov was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's beaten the last man. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe is onto this. Schneider is standing over this one. Schneider! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Alioski kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Elmas. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Batistuta, not the most accurate pass. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. Great chance! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
In with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. Elmas. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Can he finish? They've done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in... Pedro Neto! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Tries from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider goes short. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Villa.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. He's got away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. Pedro Neto receives it in a good... Up he goes! Decent enough try. And the pass is intercepted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rafael Leao. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, he's played it in low. Rudiger eases the ball away from him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao. Rodri gets it away. And it's Mendes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That has not gone well. Now the delivery, big header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that is out of play. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Oh, super find. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! He scores! Israel back on level terms.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that's well seen too. Rodri aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao. Ball is over the line. Some good work on the right flank here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bernardo Silva. He's shifted it to the flank. And it's Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out of play for a goal kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
David Villa. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. It's Bernardo Silva. Has a look and plays it forward. Diogo Dalot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No, that pass isn't the best. He has a look up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Knocks it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this face-to-face with the keeper. He's had a shot! Goal! Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's managed to get free. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cristiano Ronaldo abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
Pedro Neto! So close to drawing level.
Pedro Neto really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spread neatly. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva delivers. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Villa. Great vision. Always onto this. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, it's come to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ramos. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Israel have done it with iron. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider goes short.
Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Elanga. Oh, super find. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Look at the space here. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he... Chance! Goal! Sweden! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 18 minutes is number 17, Gyökeres.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, this is a great position. Elanga aims beyond the defence.
That is a great pick out.
This ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kulusevski. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Sweden look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kulusevski. Isak.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And that could set him on his way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Now it's Isak.
Looking for a runner. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And he was quick to react.
David Villa could try cutting inside here. No, it's not getting there.
Sneijder really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Sneijder with the short one. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Israel have their 3rd corner. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away.
Sweden have the chance to go the other way. It's come to nothing. Chance here to counter. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Stoichkov.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been cut short.
Stoichkov was in no mood for any of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Sweden finding their passes.
Lovely pass, but can't...
Tries a shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Israel still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is lovely. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Isaac! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel are looking to go forward now. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Elanga. Kulusevski. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And it's Kulusevski.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kulusevski. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Israel have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a... He's having a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's played through for him. And the shot's on here. Great chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Sweden are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro, not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. And it's Kulusevski. Kimmich. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in, and he's surging through. It's Schneider! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Sneijder really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Pinches it off him, knocks it into space. Mbappe, steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He can run onto that. Now there's Isaac! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Time and again they are repelled. Now he's got space here. And the pass is intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
3 minutes added time.
Lindelof. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's forced to go back. Elanga. Elanga. He has found the way through. Elanga. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's it. Israel perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Villa. Saint-Maximin. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Saint-Maximin, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability to come short and then run at defences, but you can't mark him tightly or he'll easily turn you and just get beyond. He's full of tricks and imagination, and he's just very, very difficult to contain.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he cuts out the supply. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's fabulous. Pressing high and with purpose. Alvaro Fidalgo.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Saint-Maximin. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Club America are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Sneijder. And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alvaro Fidalgo. And he skips past his man. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Batistuta. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Elects to... And the finish! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Villa quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Almost half an hour in now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. San Maxima, who does have an assist to his name. San Maxima. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Batistuta. Israel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
And he plays one through. Gets into some space. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
They've played it short. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. Alvaro Fidalgo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Stoichkov aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. San Maximin. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the pass is intercepted. Nice sequence of passes, this. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
San Maximin. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
It's San Maximin. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Villa.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
San Maximin. Looking to play him in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And claimed it back swiftly. 60 minutes played. Israel have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Now the ball, Stoichkov! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. It's in! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Club America go into the lead. And it's Sneijder.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Saint-Maximin. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alvaro Fidalgo. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pinches it off him. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Saint-Maximin could try cutting inside here. Plays it across. He's got tall. He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Israel are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Shifted it to the flank. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. The final 5 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Israel really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Israel are running out of time to save themselves. Played out to the left flank. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Saint-Maximin looking for options for movement. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Israel bow out. Defeat. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a lovely, neat shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that, but when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game, so he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Brandt touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Israel are looking to go forward now. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance for a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, can they get him away? Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nemecha.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get it through? Sabitzer. And that looks a decent ball. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. He's on it, can he? And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Girassi. Ryerson. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ryerson is offering some sort of... It's Neymar! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. In by Messi.
2 added minutes
Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! There's a goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's a promising position. Crosses it in. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Vinicius Junior has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Mbappe. Schuller calmly anticipates. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Driving on and making good progress.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ryerson. And he's had it nicked away. Gerassi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Just shot a goal! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Brandt.
Such good technique.
Can he get on the end of this? Gerassi! Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Sabitzer. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Brandt. That has not gone well. Oh, what a ball! Sabitzer. Ryerson. Nemecha has created one goal already. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross.
Header! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Gerassi. Lofted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And this is Neymar. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Sabitzer. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's played forward. Nemecha. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's bust a chance!
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Nemecha. Oh, easy pickings there. And he plays one through. He could be in here. Can he finish? In he goes again. And that may well be that. That is that. So that is it. The end of the road. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That pass has been well intercepted. That is a brilliant interception. It's Jorginho! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's been taken short. Hangs when he rises! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart...
Oh, what has happened here? Stoichkov. Rijkaard. Schneider. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. He's gone for goal! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Jorginho. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Now the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide.
He's found a way through. Stoichkov! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He won't be happy with that one. He's in a great position here. Aims beyond the defence. Swept in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
They've played it short. Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cáceres. Has a shot! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Emerson knocks it into space. Big chance! One-on-one! Beckenbauer. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's forced to go back. That's good running with the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schneider. Jorginho. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well,
and this is Batistuta, and he shoots! And he's there to clear it. Luis Araujo. He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge. Cáceres is the guilty party there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and
Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Pass somewhat off target.
Jorginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
And it's Emerson Royal.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Jorginho.
Público presente na partida
Flamengo
de hoje.
looking to pass their way through.
113 espectadores.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mbappe.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side.
David Villa.
He's had a shot! Yes! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Gol marcado para Israel. Aos 19
A
minutos do
mere
segundo
formality,
tempo, pelo jogador
nigh on a certainty. He is
camisa
truly
14.
in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got away. And it's Jorginho. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the area.
Now it's Villa. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that could set him on his way. He might be in here. Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Jorginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's the keeper's ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Jorginho. Emerson. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Look at the spot and the finish! Goal! Flamengo! And they're back in front. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Flamengo take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Jorginho. Israel are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Mbappe. Lino.
Emerson Royale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked desperate.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Looking for options for movement. Lino. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Batistuta. Terrific header. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that will be the final act. Israel bow out, defeat sealing their fate. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormous...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Israel finding their passes. Now it's Stoichkov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Rijkaard. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Saint-Maximin, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability.
It's Snyder! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here?
Beckenbauer. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin on a charge down the left. Schneider gets in to thwart him. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Played in deep. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Oh, takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin going face to face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. Very nicely done. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Now that's a lovely exchange. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Now, can they get him away? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Alvaro Fidalgo. Club America looking to pass their way through. Pass is just off target. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gets into some space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Alvaro Fidalgo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
And it's Schneider. Alvaro Fidalgo. Takes on his marker. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Israel go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. San Maxima was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Alvaro Fidalgo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Taken back almost at once. Delivers with header! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Stoichkov. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alvaro Fidalgo. And they're on him in a flash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. And the shot! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Club America get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Big chance!
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider goes short. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saint-Maximin has found the net here, of course. Well timed, excellent interception.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Can he get it through? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that could cost them.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And this is Stoichkov. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Stoichkov.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's a shade optimistic. Ball's gone out of play. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Saint-Maximin.
Club America can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Alvaro Fidalgo has been caught there. It's a foul.
Cambio.
Beckenbauer has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Se agregarán 3 minutos
Looking
al
to
tiempo
play him in.
reglamentario.
Cannavaro. Bellingham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Drogba. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that is it. The end. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Cannavaro gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of excellent Dutch attackers as the previous generation begins to fade. I love the way he's matured his game to become a far more effective player now who makes...
Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike!
The goal for Israel.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. In with the challenge. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Memphis Depay.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stoichkov was in no mood for any of that. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's been given away. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Spread it left.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go and...
Tries a shot! It's loose and... Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe threads one in. Gustavo Enrique into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. He's having a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Gustavo Enrique.
Indicated.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Israel can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Depay. Back into the middle. Good take, and is he in? Beckenbauer. Batistuta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider with the short one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Corinthians have... That's rather hopeful! Israel are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Great vision. Elects to cross. Brilliantly cut out. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
Batistuta gets through on his own. And the shot!
It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Whatever he had in mind, can he finish? Now, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 29.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Spread out to the left. Stoichkov has it in a wide position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bayer clears. And that's been won straight back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking, and
He's gone for goal!
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Memphis Depay. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been slung wide. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Israel close now to seeing this one through to the end. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Villa. Takes a shot. That's a half-decent try.
Batistuta just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Out to the left it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Batistuta chasing after it. That has been cut short. Over to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's it. Israel have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario. Schneider! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through, and it's played into the middle. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Thuram.
That's good play from him.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's gone for it! That has not gone well. He's going for goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played in deep. And this is Batistuta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Schneider and the through ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Villa. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. He's charged for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Brilliantly cut out. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking to play him in, and it's Sneijder. Cross into the box, he gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there. Can he finish? Goal! Israel! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Israel, after 32 minutes, is number 22, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Israel penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Thuram. Played out to the right. Luis Enrique. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zielinski wriggles his way through. That's a good ball out wide. Luis Enrique receives it in a wide position. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Luis Enrique proves just a little bit too strong. In once more.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears. Up he goes! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Inter are back in business. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
To the field.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Israel, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's gone direct. It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Schneider. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Thuram, nicely spread. Luis Enrique providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. Enrique's cross. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And now they can spring out of defence. Israel needing a change of fortune here. And he's picked out the run. Barella. And Bisek. And it's Barella. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Luis Enrique. Rijkaard. Looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Calhanoglu.
Israel may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot's on here. Calhanoglu. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Out towards the flank. Barella. And that's gone loose. A probing pass. Now it's Barella. Corner given. DiMarco plays it short. Now he's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been slung wide. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Martinez. And he's being shifted off it. Well, it's Batistuta.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's gone in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal for Israel.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Luis Enrique in acres of space out wide.
He's on it, can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a really well-measured ball.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Played in. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Çalhanoğlu picks it up from the goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official
added
showing that
time.
there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's DiMarco. He has a look up. He has found the way through. He rises! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Martinez. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Climbs up big! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple.